I always present myself as someone that is very approachable, that you can talk about anything. In fact, the first thing I do usually when I meet new people or I'm in a new setting is I tend to say things that usually embarrass myself. And I guess it's my way of saying that there's nothing we can't talk about. I think nagsisimula pa lang siya bago ako umalis ng bahay because I don't carry myself as an award-winning actor. I try to carry myself the same way everywhere. How I am at home and how I'm outside. Syempre, it's just like a sort of different version, diba? But um, I, I always present myself as someone that is very approachable, that you can talk about anything. In fact, the first thing I do usually when I meet new people or I'm in a new setting is I tend to say things that usually embarrass myself. And I guess it's my way of saying that there's nothing we can't talk about. And um, at the same time, I always love who I'm working with, even before I meet them. And the fact that I have never met them gives me this, like, there's this mystery towards what they have to offer. And that's what I love about acting. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. The difference is who you're doing it with. And it doesn't matter if the person's been there a long time, because only that person can express or like convey or like only that person can be this character their way, no matter where in their imagination it comes from. So that's always a source of excitement for me, and I always try to project you know myself in a way that I can be approached and you can talk to me about anything, and we can rehearse as many times as you want. And the danger lang is I don't want to overstep, because everybody has their own process, like I did when I first started, or whoever does, diba? And you don't want to be like an overbearing parent to someone who's like, diba, you're not even related to. And you want them to grow and find it out for themselves how they're going to be who they want to be in this industry, diba? And so I think the fact that I don't see myself as Sid Lucero is a big factor, and I try not to see myself as an actor naman talaga, especially nowadays. I try to be on the side of the whole production and make sure the entire production is nice and smooth, because I mean, technically we're all filmmakers, diba? So it's a team effort. And I think the actors, that whole thing boxes you and puts you in the actor's tent lang eh. You know what I mean? Naniniwala ako na malaking bagay yung fact na lumaki kami sa isang pamilya na ito na talaga yung mundo eh. And so parang from birth pa lang there's a very, very clear definition of what fame can do to you and what it does.
Yes.
And so bata pa lang kami, we were already brought up in such a way na there should, I mean, of course we all wear masks, diba? Pero it's that how do I say this? It shouldn't. Wait, how do I say this?
Not
Because when I was younger, they'd ask me how was it like growing up in with parents who are famous. I always say like I don't know what it's like because I don't know any other world there. And I think that's a big factor of how we carry ourselves, especially the ones who come after, the ones who belong in like generations of actors, but they don't really like. No, Sherry Hill isn't really Sherry Hill like behind the camera, diba? But there are a lot of like new people who come in who are really like that, and I think being part of a family kind of like guides you from turning into something like that. I love them both. Medyo looking nga si Ayana kasi we work together na kami ni Hershey, and I was really excited to see Hershey. I love working with people I've already worked with, especially kung komportable ako dun sa tao. Right? So I was kind of conscious nga na baka I don't wanna leave out anybody else on the set, but it's hard not to like relate with somebody you're super, super comfortable with. But that's also what was nice about working with somebody Actually, technically, first time ko talaga nakatrabaho si Hershey kasi yung una hindi kami nagkasama sa eksena. We were just together on the set. Yeah, so it's really nice to see someone who wants to be in the industry and to actually see them slowly transform every day that you're shooting. You know, it's not just like, oh, I know this person and it's the same person you're going to be seeing when they leave. But from the first day to the last day, it was really interesting. It was nice to watch. It was really interesting to watch Direct unfold them and like force them to break their molds basically that they put together for themselves all their lives. It was really nice, and that's what I love about the job. It's watching people like find out more about themselves by being someone else. It's strange. And I remember joking with Direct, like, this is so strange. Like they're also sweet, like, and everything when you meet them. And then when the sensitive scenes comes out, it's like I feel like I'm like a little baby and they're just like taking over, and it's like, whoa, what's happening? And it's nice. It's nice. But I don't like I said, Karina, I don't like putting myself there because it kind of takes away from from the chance for me to actually, you know, see them for who they really are. Diba? I love working with them. It's really nice. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I really believe in the both of them. Tain na lang ata.
Grabe ka.
I'm really game for anything as long as it makes sense. Basta I'm comfortable with the people I'm working with. I'm game. Like like, sometimes it's not anymore important to me kung yung boses ba ng pinaka-pelikula is the same as my voice, if I agree with it or not. As long as, kasi who am I to like silence another person's like vision, diba? So, and if I'm going to be a part of something even I don't agree with, it should be a nice experience. So for me, I think, I don't know, I'm just going to keep doing whatever is thrown at me as long as people are giving me a chance. Game ako ng game. And so, I don't know, maybe we'll surprise each other. I always say yes before reading the script when it comes to Direk Adolf. I think it's the first time, I think the time I developed that habit was muli pa lang eh. Remember Direk sa gitna ng photo shoot, I was just like, what kind of movie is this? I have to read the script. So, but that's the kind of trust I have with him. Like he just tells me what to do and I'll do it. And then I have so much trust that I can like, I have this way kasi of, what do you call this? Just saying what's on my mind, especially if I'm emotionally not ready for what I need to do or something, when I'm confused or anything like that. And Drake he's known me long enough to like weed me out of that, like guide me out of everything that goes on in my head. And nothing I say is embarrassing. It's even though I say a lot of dumb stuff, but it's that kind of comfort that, you know, makes me want to keep doing movies. I remember the first time we worked again after a long time was with a TV show, and I remember telling him, like, man, I've forgotten how it feels to actually like do a movie like before, because I've been working with so many other directors and there's so many different styles, and syempre the first one is the one that's basically becomes the backbone of what filmmaking is to you. It feels a lot more natural to me.
Yeah, but this is see it with Direct Adult. So how did you exactly feel when this was offered to you? And then with Direct Adult for the help?
No hesitation. Same story. I just said yes before reading it. I just asked what it was about, and then yes. Just tell me where, when, and go.